Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Marky Picks. And today I got the NBA player props for you and some game picks for Tuesday, November 4th. Quick recap on yesterday's slip. I already recapped it in the college football video, so I'm not going to take too long. Not really going to go into depth on it. We went 5-1 on the slip. Not 5-1. We went 4-2 on the slip. We tripped up on Bam Knight, and Yusuf Nurkic actually burned us at the buzzer. He was sitting at 19. He got a buzzer-beating tip-in shot there, which counted for 3 points. Well, it really didn't matter anyway. But again, buzzer beater would have been 5 out of 6, but got close there. We had a 2 pick on these props. I split up Cameron Johnson and Dak Prescott. So if you guys want to see how I'm splitting up these props on these videos, join the free Discord. I'll be showing you guys exactly which 2 picks that I feel the most confident on hitting. So you have a chance to come out profitable on the day. So tap in the Discord. You're gonna get more free picks. You're also gonna get more free picks, not just from me, but from one of my guys who's starting up his own YouTube channel, Belt to the Books. I'll leave his link down in the description. He's been killing it over there on the NBA picks and college football, so go show him some love. Let him know that I sent you over there. So I know he's trying to build up his channel. He gives out some solid picks as well. So let's go ahead and jump into the NBA video today. Here are my game picks for today. We got 76ers money line. Taking on the Bulls here on the road, and the 76ers are getting healthy. Jared McCain's going to be available for this game. I expect him to play around 15 minutes and nothing too crazy. I think they're just going to work him into the offense. And this is a spot where the Sixers, I think, are going to come motivated. I mean, they are playing on the road, and the Bulls team, they're a very hot team right now. They were 5-1 in the season. They've been looking really good with their young core guys, along with Vucevic at the center. I just think this is a spot where the Bulls are due to struggle at some point. I think this is a game where the Bulls struggle, and I think they're going to play a Sixers team that is, really a strong team. I think they're going to be back to one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference, and I think they come out here and prove it. This is a Bulls team that's got a lot of momentum rolling. I think the 76ers come in here and kill it. So I do like the Sixers here. Pelicans and Hornets under 234.5. I just feel like this is a high number. Both of these teams are pretty banged up, and if they're fully healthy, because I think this number will be a little bit higher. But considering that the Hornets are going to be without Brandon Miller, the Pelicans could be without Eves Messi and Zion Williamson for this game. I just feel like 234.5 points is a lot of points to be scored in this game, so I do like the under there. Suns plus 10.5, taking on the Warriors on the road. This is a Suns team that's been scoring points, and Devin Booker's been a big part of that. He's also had pretty big assist games as well. I think that continues in this game. Yeah, the Warriors, they do play a good brand of defense, and they are at home, so I mean, 10.5 points just feels like a lot. That's why I'm taking the Suns here. I think the Suns can definitely score points and keep this game a little bit close. It may be a backdoor cover as well. I think that's a good chance of happening. Thunder minus 6.5. Taking on the Clippers here on the road. And this is a Clippers team that we've been taking over the last couple of days, and they've been burning us. Yesterday we had them against the Heat, and they ended up losing that game. This Clippers team is just really struggling right now. They're a veteran-led team. They got a lot of vets on that team, very old, but they just haven't been able to put it together. And this is a Thunder team that's young, and they just won the NBA championship. So they're a better team, a way better team. And I do understand 6.5 points on the road seems like a lot, but this is a Clippers team that's just been brutal. So I think it's Thunder team that can easily come out here and cash on the road. So I do like this game picks here. Here are my player props for today. First player prop, taking Jeremiah Fears under 22.5 PRA. Got him projected at 19.08. So we got the Pelicans taking on the Hornets here. Pelicans are 2.5-point favorites. Again, like we just mentioned in that game picks, we took the under 234.5 total. But keep your injury alerts on for this day. Because Zion Williamson is questionable. If he doesn't play, I really wouldn't like this under pick. But I'm expecting Zion to play in this game, which is definitely going to help this under hit. But just keep in mind, if you're locking these picks in on the next day, checking injury news, make sure Zion looks like he's going to play. Again, tap in the Discord. I'll let y'all know where to pivot off of if Zion does get rolled out. So I'm letting y'all know right now to join the Discord so you guys can get those updated picks. But again, if Zion does get ruled out, this does not become a very good value play. It still has a good chance of hitting, I feel like, but again, Fears is going to get more, usage on the floor if Zion gets ruled out. So keep that in mind. But again, the Hornets have done a very good job defending point guards this year, scoring wise. So that's why I do like the under here. Fears has been cashing this line over his last 3 games, but he's really been terrible in his last, other games. So he has been hot over the last couple games, but I do think that hot streak's going to end here in a tough matchup here against the Hornets defense that's been, guarding point guards pretty well. So pick number 2, I got Jimmy Butler under 6 rebounds. I got him at 5.1. So we took Jimmy Butler over 5 rebounds a few videos ago against the Bucks. That just felt like a good spot for Butler in a game where he's going to have to rebound. This is like the opposite, I feel like, and they adjusted his number upwards. Now, I will give you, the pace is going to be very high for this game. One of the highest pace games I feel like is going to be on the slate. But I just think the rebound chances aren't going to be there for this game. 6 rebounds is a lot for a guy like Jimmy Butler. I mean, he's not really a guy that's going to, slam rebounds every game. I know he had that last game against the Bucks where he got 11 rebounds, but that's not going to happen on a daily basis. He's a guy that's going to go out there and get around, 4 or 5 rebounds. 6 rebounds just seems like a little increased. But again, this pace is going to be there, so there's a good chance he does get up to 6 rebounds. But, I mean, if he doesn't get to 6, he's not getting to 7. There's just no way. So, if we get a tied line, we get a tied line. But I do think he can get under 6 rebounds in this game. Jumping on to pick number 3, Quentin Grimes over 22.5 PRA. I got him at 27.3. So, like I said, this is a motivated 76ers team. And we're taking a guy here in Quentin Grimes that, hasn't seen a shot that he doesn't like. He's going to go out there and take his shots. So if he hits them, he's going to go over this line. If he doesn't hit them, probably not going to go over this line. But this is a favorable matchup for Grimes here. This is a Bulls team that, doesn't really play good defense at all. They're giving up tons of points of everybody, but they're just outscoring the other team. That's why they have 5 wins. But they are giving up tons of points. I think the opportunities for this game for Grimes is going to be there. He's going to get his shots up. I think he's going to be able to make them. Also, rebounds and assists upside is going to be there as well because this game is going to be very fast-paced. It's the highest total on this slate, 239.5. Points are going to be, spread out, I think, evenly amongst everybody. I think Grimes, this is a guy that's been a consistent producer so far this year. He's been getting around this number like every single game. I don't see why he doesn't get over this line here. So, I love that pick there. Pick number 4, Miles Turner, 1.5 assists. I got him at 2.5. Bucks taking on the Raptors here on a back-to-back. So the Bucks played yesterday against the Pacers. Also, another one to pay a little bit of attention to with the injuries. If Giannis might get ruled out. I don't know if Giannis is going to play a back-to-back. Turner might get ruled out. They're probably going to. I'm expecting both of them to play. They did get an increased workload in that game yesterday. Miles Turner played 33 minutes in that game. He's not really a guy who's been playing that much so far this year. He's been playing right around, 28 to 30 minutes, but he was playing his old team, so he was probably definitely juiced up to play them. But this is a game here in the Raptors where I just thought this stat was interesting. They're giving up like one of the most assists to center positions so far this year. And I think this is a spot where, if Giannis plays, especially if Giannis plays, Giannis is going to drive to the basket. Raptors going to overcommit, and this is a guy, Miles Turner, that's sits top of the key 3-point line. If they keep doing that, play set, Miles Turner catches the ball top of the key. You're catching the Raptors in rotation. They slide over to Miles Turner. Turner's going to have 2 options to throw to. You got AJ Green, Gary Trent. They're going to be out there. They're very good 3-point shooters. Just 2 assists like that, we'll be able to smash it. Not to mention, anytime he just gets a random assist, random game flow. 1.5 assists. Not a lot you need to get to. You just need 2 assists here. And a game that's going to be pretty good pace to it. I just really find it hard to believe he's not getting 2 assists in this game. So, yeah, I do love these player props for today. If you guys want more player props, if you guys don't like some of these, tap into the Discord. I already got, several player props out for this day. So there's going to be something that you guys may like more than these. So, again, I'll leave the Discord link down in the description below. Also, smash the like button on this video. It really helps me out a ton. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I post daily free picks every single day, covering a variety of sports. So there's going to be something that you guys find that you guys are going to like. I really do appreciate all your support in these videos. Keep growing this channel each and every day. It's growing little by little, and it's going to keep going at it. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.